Before I attach the freezing kit, what I'm going to do is just turn the radiators off, just to stop any backflow of water, and that's already off, so it's telling me that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove the foam on both sides, on this leg and the leg going to the other side of the radiator. I'm going to then attach freezing kits along the pipe work. Hopefully they'll work, because then I can cut the pipe and then attach my pre-made stoppers. According to the instructions, you take the wrap and put that around the pipe like so, and just slide that on, and then you need to take 2 cable ties, one on each end. But what I'm going to do before I put the cable ties on is I'm just going to put the pipe for the can in there, because once the cable ties are on, it might be a bit difficult getting that in there before I do it. So let's just get those on. These are releasable cable ties, which is good. It's supposed to be a reusable kit. Obviously you have to buy more spray, because the spray isn't reusable, unfortunately, because that would be fantastic. So anyway, just put those cable ties on, put that up tight, and spray the can. And you're supposed to put in about half a can, apparently. But what half a can is on something that hasn't got a clear gauge on it could mean anything. So I'm just going to keep going for a little while. I think that's probably enough. I'll take that back out again. And now I've just got to leave it for 5 minutes before I take it all off and do the deed. Right then, moment of truth. Oh yeah, I can feel the condensation that's built up underneath it. There you go. You can seal the frost that's occurred on there. So hopefully it's done the job. So, God, blimey, these are fiddly. For releasable ones, maybe I can just slide it off. Ah, there we go. Maybe on the next one I'll get a pair of needle nose pliers so I can get underneath them and release them a bit easier. There we go. Right, if I can feel the pipe work either side of it is cold. Let's take the jacket off. And yeah, that definitely feels cold, but I've got my bucket there just in case, and a bigger bucket just behind me if I need to bail it. So let's give it a go. Keep your fingers crossed, wish me luck, and we'll get ready to have a really good laugh. No, that is gushing everywhere. Well, that didn't work, did it? So, just keep going. Face full of it. Oh. Well, freezing kit didn't work, did it? Because it's all under pressure. I'm about to get absolutely soaked. I bet all you plumbers out there are having a right good laugh at this. That's even worse. It's the wrong size. Right. And feet. that was fun. Right, I better put the wrap back on it again and give that another go. And then I'll find myself a towel. So I actually just made one massive mistake. I used a hacksaw, which I shouldn't have done, because you can see it's burred all the edges, which meant I couldn't get the connector on. So I've gone and dug out a proper pipe cutter, and hopefully this time there's been enough time for the pipe to freeze. So we will try that one again. And if this one doesn't work this time, then I'm going to have to bite the bullet and wait for my plumber to turn up when he can get out, or I'm just going to have to pay for his call out fee. But that's looking a bit better already. Making sure I've got all my kits ready to go. And I expect everybody had a really good laugh just a minute ago. I'm sure I will when I look back at this later on. It doesn't seem to be gushing water at me. There we go, great. So the pipe freeze has actually worked this time. So I can put the gland on. Get that the right way around, put the nut on. Now the gland. And now the rest of the kit. Just make sure that's all up there. Nice and firm. So the freezing kit does work. I just didn't either obviously leave it long enough or didn't put enough coolant in there to make it work. So when I got this side done, now I've learned from that mistake, I have to crack on and do the other one. And then I can get on with the rest of the job, having removed the taste of radiator fluid from my mouth. Okay, so that seems quite nice and tight. Let's release the wrap. We can start defrosting. You just have to keep an eye on it for any drips and leaks and tighten it up accordingly. Let's just try this one again. And let's give it a go again. This time I think I'll put a bit more pipe freeze aerosol in there, and I think I'll give it a bit longer than 5 minutes. Hopefully I won't get soaking wet this time. Happy days. Actually worked this time, and has frozen the water nicely. And push that one out of the way. So the moral of the story is, if you don't know what you're doing, get a professional in to do it. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that for now, and I'll leave that on for the time being. It's not going to do any harm. I'm going to have to refreeze it when I reconnect all the pipe work, the new stuff, so yeah, they may as well stay there for the time being. And so the next job is to drain the radiator. So I'm going to get a radiator key for, not this side because it hasn't got one, but on the other side. Release the airlock in there so the water will just drain out of the pipes when I open the valves.